If you were to sell every freebie you got at Anime Expo, how much money can you make? $20? $50? $100? Turn out the answer is actually close to over $1,000. And I noticed, not only because I went over a list of freebie items with sold listing on eBay that you can actually sell, I actually have been selling some of these stuff as well just to confirm my theory. Now this all started because I was making a video about trying out all the different TCG at Anime Expo and ended with a bunch of junk. So I started selling them and I was wondering, how much money can you really make? So here's the list. Subscribe if you like this video. Let's get started. Anime Expo 2026 Asuki cards? This is going for like $50 to $70 and I have this. I got this card for trainer demos. Now you must be wondering, where is this card from? Well, usually at Anime Expo, these giant booths will have some kind of free activity like a game demo or like a stamp rally that allow you to earn free merch. And that brings us to the most important rule of this entire video. All items in this video must come for free by doing something at the booth. So the reason why this works and the reason why we're talking about this today is because Anime Expo got infinitely more corporate this year, right? So you have Brown Dust 2, you have Mi Lai Seki, where they literally had a titty touching simulator. They had this section where you have to enter through a curtain and then you can go in and touch titties. Like that. Like, you see it? They're like synchronizing our senses. Oh, you can touch the characters. I didn't notice until someone tell me later. Like, what the fuck is this? How is this legal? And their booth is gigantic. They take up all the space. Yep. Anime Expo this year got significantly more corporate than year before, with massive booth that catered to mainstream audience and they kicked out all the fans. So if they're gonna take this away from us, I'm gonna take something back away from them. And one of the biggest offender of all of these is the Love and Deep Space booth. And you know what I didn't realize? The Love and Deep Space shit probably is worth like infinite. Like Love and Deep Space Anime Expo 2026. Like this thing, their bag apparently is worth infinite money. Like, is this exclusive merch? Like, what is this? Love and Deep Space has a gigantic booth in the middle of Anime Expos, and you know what it was? It was like a straight up lap dance simulator where they had these cosplayer guys who would like interact with you, and in order for you to interact with them, you have to be a girl and you have to apply, and it was sort of like so fast. Like, anyway, I don't care about that. I care about the freebie, because if you want to make a gigantic booth in the middle of Anime Expos, at least let me farm your ass, right? Let me farm you, right? Let me farm this free merch. So how can we get this? How much money can we make? That's the question we're trying to answer today. All right, so Love and Deep Space. This giveaway require you to be level 60. Please present the game running on your item. Oh shit, it's not scalable. If you feel unwell, please contact any staff member. Emergency supply, including wet wipes, cooling patches, and sanitary pads are available. Okay, I'm not here for that. I'm here. Okay, do you count this as free merch? Yo, is this free merch? Can you sell undies? Okay, surely not. Caillou. Right, so every day, Caillou were doing a giveaway that was available at 10 a.m. So you just have to be the first 150 people to get to their booth at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. I would say this is pretty low effort. Like, nobody go to Anime Expo at 10 a.m. to go to the Caillou booth. So this is pretty low effort. And they're giving away Naruto cards, K-pop Demon Hunter cards, and Pony cards. Naruto cards is 20, K-pop Demon Hunter 40. The Pony cards somehow is 200. Like, what? But I would say this is very, very low effort and very high return. So that's ridiculous, because $200 like cover your Anime Expo bash entirely, right? Now, it is time to introduce the important second rules. All items in these videos must be kind of realistically obtainable or guaranteed. And you might be wondering, wait, you only get 1 out of 3 cards. How do you calculate the values for that? Well, we use something called expected value, which is a mathematical formula that determines how much value you can realistically expect out of like a random event. So in this case, we just take the average of the 3 cards. Now, you must be wondering, why did you count a Love and Deep Space back in then? There's a 50-50 chance either you're a girl or you're a guy, and you can only get the bag if you're a girl. Well, you're wrong, because you could be a fanboy, and go get putting effort in, okay? Okay, Brown Dust 2. Okay, I know about this. Brown Dust 2 were giving away free goodies, including like free bag, hand fan, lanyards. This is gonna get me demonetized. So if you are level 46 in the game, you can get first class in their chill zone. They had, let me tell you right now, they had massage chair on site. It was ridiculous. I had a picture of this. They had massage chair on site. This is what the Brown Dust 2 booth looked like. They had this VIP zone with massage chair on site right there. Brown Dust 2 keycap for 500. Sire, who is buying big titty keycap? Oh, is it a thingy in the... How do you get this? Yo, I'm about to start playing Brown Dust 2 just for this. Brown Dust 2. So apparently the VIP package is worth 150, and it comes with the lanyard, the bag, the cooling towel. Oh, so this is the cooling towel. Why are people buying this? Will you guys actually pay $150 for this? Huh? One Piece TGG. Okay, I know this because I tried to get this. The One Piece TGG were giving a free chopper promo if you line up at their booth and do the thing. Now, the line was ridiculous, but I did know people who just got in by asking the worker nicely and be like, hey, can I join the line even though it's closed already? And if you're nice to them, they will let you in, right? But the One Piece TGG booth was ridiculous because I dropped by. So this is the chopper card that you can get. You just basically do like their little interactive section. This is the amount of people who are crowding up at Anime Expo for One Piece TGG. Look at how many people there are. Their card go for a lot. Now that's what you think. The chopper card is so overskull that it's actually not worth that much money. I know this because I looked this one up already. I already looked this one up. Soul listing. Okay, the chopper card only sells for about 30 bucks actually. So this is not really worth it, but Richard chopper. Yeah, I don't think that was much. Okay, let's talk about this because we're here. The Rebecca card, which is what I went to Anime Expo for. You can get this card by playing the Cyberpunk TCG, which I did. And I did get this card. And I made a full video talking about my review of the Cyberpunk TCG. But this is the main reason I went to Anime Expo for. I just wanted to play the Cyberpunk TCG to get the Rebecca card because it was cool. The first couple days, this was worth closer to $300. And even the demo deck was worth like 30 bucks. So let's put 150 for this. Let's just put 150 for this. So the Cyberpunk card, I know this. You get it from doing the Cyberpunk demo, which is again a 30-minute demo, where you can see there's a bunch of people waiting to see if there's an open slot so they get to play. But because I had a reservation, so I just gotta walk in for free. I think these I would say is medium effort, because you have to play and you have to get a reservation. But I think I would say these are medium effort activity. The Romaru pin, you have to do a little ring toss for this. I think you do have to win the ring toss. You probably don't actually have to. Like I doubt they actually. I don't know. 25 bucks. I didn't think this is popular, but 25 is 25. So that's cool. Let's add 25 in there. All right. Genshin merch bundle. These are incredibly low effort stuff. Hoyoverse always just do like a stamp rally where you go up and, you know, take a photo with the cosplayer, share it on social media. Incredibly low effort, except the amount of people there are. But you just have to line up. So I would say that's low effort. So that's easy $30. The same for the Crunchyroll activities. I value these two things at $20, but Genshin Impact had a collab with the Crunchyroll, which is these two, where you have to get a stamp card and visit both booth, and you just get these two pins. So I value these two at $20 because this is $50 when everything goes for. So that's another $20. Whirling Wave booth. This is a relatively high activity items because it's not just a take photo and share. You do have to like play the game, do little stuff. But you think you get a lot of these items, including mouse pad. Going rates is 70 bucks for everything. I think this is pretty reasonable, pretty realistic. They probably have a lot every day. You just gotta go line up early. So let's add 70 in that. Blue Archive. Similarly, just go through their booth, do the activities. You get the fan towel, postcards, 45 bucks. Hololive base round 1. Here in round 1, all you gotta do is play, and you have a chance to get the plushie when you play, which is gonna be this item right here, and it's worth $30. But even if you don't win, you can just get the cards, right? And I guess this card is cool because people want the figurine card, so it's 20 bucks, and you can use this at round 1. Azure Lane, another gacha game, another like, share, subscribe, follows. Get this shit. Easy, low effort, 30 bucks. Power World TCG promo. This is what I did. This is one of the TCG I played it. You play out a demo section for, again, 30 minutes. It's like a basic tutorial. You get a Power World TCG promo card at the very, very end. Current going price, $70. I didn't expect Power World TCG to be popular. Apparently, it is. And then the Lamball card. I cannot believe this shit is $20, dude.
I cannot believe this shit is $20, dude.
I have like 10 of these. You literally just walk up and get it. Okay, no, this is actually the lowest effort item on this entire list. So the Neverless through Everless, we're doing a giveaway, and I know you can get a lot more stuff, but I think the other stuff, I think it's a spin the wheel. I think you spin the wheel and get one of these items, but the guarantee item in this case is the bag, and it's worth $25. So the $25 bag, you just have to, again, like, share, comment, subscribe to Instagram, right? Easy, low effort. The Grand Archive card. So this card I did. This is like easy. You just walk up and you spin the wheel, and you can spin the wheel once every day, and you can spin the wheel like infinite time. So I would say this is pretty easy to get. Silver Palace merge. I think you just have to play the demo for 10 minutes and you get this. Easy 25, except you have to line up. So I wouldn't say lining up is high effort. It really depends on the booth. There's a lot of people. If you go at an early time, there's probably no people, so it's low effort. On Kaisario. Again, like, share, subscribe, things, 50 bucks. People just really want this for the Rin Tosaka card, probably. Fake character is really, really popular. I know Braxophone love Rin Tosaka, so easy. I value this at 40 because it's listing at 30 to 50, so I value this at 40. Zenithone Zeros, same thing. One of these, like, comment, subscribe, and you get all of these guaranteed. If you do cosplay one of the characters, you do get another item, which I don't know what it is, but the rest of these are guaranteed just by like, comment, subscribing, and I think playing the game for 10 minutes. So another easy 50. And finally, the Chaos Zero Nightmare. This is really high effort because they have a booth activity that you have to do, and you get a pack, and every time you do the activity, you get like maybe 4 cards, and some of the cards are more rare. Like the higher number cards are more rare, so you have to farm the booth over and over and over and trade people for the card. But if you do get a full set of cards, it does seem to be selling at a pretty high rate. Like there are multiple sales of it. Now I do know that like the high end rare are 30 each dollars. The full set is like 80, like 65. So I value that at 80 for the full set. You do have to get everything. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you can make $1,000 at Anime Expo for free. In maybe like I wonder if you can do this in a day. Can you do all these in a day? Now you know. Anyway, see you next year where I will be farming my $1,000 at Anime Expo, and you'll see a brand new video from me. So subscribe, right? Subscribe, alright? I'll see you next year where I actually go farm Anime Expo. Okay, we gotta test this out. Dude, I'm so curious. See? Okay, it's about the principle. It's not about the money. It's about the principle. I just care to see if it's actually possible and it's doable, not because of the money. Like, I actually just care if it's actually doable, or is this like just fucking clickbait.